Okay, we're live now. Nithyananda, all of you, please settle down, sit up into any comfortable seated posture. We're going to continue with a new topic today. Now, we're going to talk about death. Into any comfortable seated posture, we're going to continue. Okay. So please provide listening. This week onwards, we are going to touch on the chapter on death, which is death is a celebration. So in today being the first lesson, Swamiji wants to demystify death. There are a lot of misconception, wrong understanding about death. So he wants to give this right introduction, proper introduction to death. So he said the very word death creates agony and fear. People are so scared of dying. Even talking about it is considered an inauspicious, a taboo. Because that people don't talk about that. I don't want to know until it comes. People don't like to talk about that. So that is seen as an enemy. We paint that as a villain, never as a hero. The idea of that is always approached with negativity, fear. We feel that takes away everything from us, whatever we want, whatever we enjoy, whatever we have, everything is just taken away by force from us. So most of us live either in denial of death, we don't want to think about it, or we're in fear of death. We think, why should we think about it now? We will handle it when it comes. Somehow we always want to escape from death. Our concern for unfulfillment is rooted in the fear of death. This is the original fear, the primal fear. That is, that of the unknown, our actions in this life are for most of the part driven by the desire to be in the better place after death. But or the fear of not to be in the worst place after death. This fear of leaving the body and mind has existed through ages. That's why even in the past, the kings, they try to prolong their life. They are looking for longevity, that they can live eternally, don't need to die. But this is the most, I would say, sure thing that will happen to anybody. Nobody can escape death. You come, take birth, you have to leave. But the funny thing is, this is something that is so definite. It is everything, it's a thing that nobody can escape. But yet, human mind doesn't want to look into it. Human mind is afraid of it. That is why a lot of enlightened masters, they say, this is the thing that they cannot understand. It is something that is so definite that everybody's going to die, but everybody try to avoid it, try to not talk about it. So these are the common misconception of death. Okay. So as a first lesson, so you want us to talk about that. So he asked, what does the word death create? In all of you, when you hear death, what do you think? What is your first impression when you hear death? Hmm? Hmm? Like they are no more in the world. It means they're gone, right? Or you're gone, right? It means they're gone from this planet Earth. Okay, so that is your first idea. What else? No. When you think of death, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Paramashiva Yoga. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when people say that? Hmm? Nalala, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? It takes so long. Why do you think so long? Just a spontaneous feeling. What is when the word death is spoken? What comes to your mind first thing? That's what I want to know. No need to think too hard. Hmm? Yeah, Parvati say return to darkness. What about Nalala? I don't have any bad expression of them. It's just something normal for me. Okay, great. What about Paramashiva Yoga? Are you engaging in this whole conversation? What is the color that death is painted? When people talk about death, what color they normally use?
Red.
Hmm? Okay, some say red. What about any other color? White anymore?
Black. Black.
Black. Yes. Either black, white, whatever. So, what is rooted in our fear of death? Why people are so scared of death? Why? You know?
Because we think it's the end. There is
Yes,
nothing
we think
after.
that's all. We think that, you know more, that's the end. But that is not the truth. That's why Swamiji want to demystify what people think that when it comes to the death, you cease to exist. That's what they think. Oh, this body might gone already forever. So scary, But not really. Your soul lives eternally, right? Isn't it? You never die. The soul never die. Okay, so here's a
Swamiji,
say that.
Swamiji also mentioned recently in a satsang that death is the beginning.
The death is a beginning.
Is the beginning.
Yeah.
Did you hear?
Yes, yes. Okay. That's true. So depend on our understanding about death, it will our life will be lived differently. If you think that death is a celebration, you're going to enjoy your life when you're still in the body. If you're so fearful of death, you're only constantly living in fear when you're still living. Okay. All right. So now this is going to be art activity of the day. Listen. So take all your drawing paper, permanent marker or impermanent marker, whatever. Okay. So he say, draw anything with permanent marker. It means that you cannot erase. You can draw anything, any picture with a permanent marker. And then you draw the same picture with the impermanent marker. That means the one that can be erased, and see the difference. I don't know whether you have the impermanent marker, that one is washable. Okay. So he's saying that in this exercise, this art activity, the picture drawn with permanent marker cannot be erased with ink eraser, but a picture drawn with impermanent marker can be erased with an ink eraser. So it connect, basically the thing what he's trying to say is soul is eternal, and that is cannot be erased or destroyed, while the body is impermanent, the body is perishable. Understand? This is what he's trying to infer from this activity. Do you have permanent and impermanent marker? So go ahead, you take 5 minutes to draw this art activity of the day. Through this activity, you understand the soul itself is eternal, can never be erased, can never be destroyed. Whatever that can be destroyed, they are perishable, they are impermanent. Okay? So let's do this exercise for 5 minutes. Have fun with it. All right. We can stop the live streaming. We're going to let them draw.